Hello, hi, my name is Kim Hoffman, and I am a certified child life specialist. I am also a certified infant massage or educator of infant massage. And I just wanted to tell you a little about me. So, I have been doing child life for about 13 years, and until recently, um, that was my sole income. And then I used infant massage at the hospital I worked at. But recently, with changes in jobs, I actually started my own business teaching parents about infant massage, specifically parents who are fostering or fostered to adopt. And so, this is so exciting. So, kind of how our journey went, my husband and I, when we moved to South Carolina about 10 years ago, I was working on an infant toddler unit. It just became almost like obsessed with infant development on my unit and things that I could do to promote bonding with parents that were there, but also coping with hospitalization. That's a huge part of um, child life in the hospital. Also, encouraging positions of comfort and different things that parents could do while in the hospital that would just help their babies thrive. And with my training in infant massage, it was really exciting because anytime we had a baby that came in failure to thrive and they were going to be there for a few days, I would talk to the physicians and they would get me in the room and have a few days where I could teach the moms how to do infant massage on their babies. And one particular time, there was a sibling in the room. This is all pre COVID. And she was massaging her baby doll at the same time. And it was just this beautiful, like, family sibling bonding, attachment, thriving, like, extravaganza. It was so great. Um, but personally, my husband and I were getting ready to finish our certification to foster. And with that, I needed to go part time. And we had a position open up that I would be starting in the NICU, which was just incredible because I was so passionate about the development of infants. And what a great place to be is in the NICU and teaching parents about all things development. So I started that program, and in that process, there was two twin babies prior to me moving to the NICU that were in foster care that potentially were going to be potential adopted babies for our family. And so we got all ready. And I remember my instructor said, if you end up being able to foster or adopt these babies, you need to get your hands on them and get massaging them as soon as possible. And their story did not end with us, but they were with some friends of ours. So I took my skills and showed the foster mom who had them for over a year how to massage those little boys. Now, fast forward two sibling sets. I used infant massage on all those babies that came into our home, but my current, or our boys that we have who are now 8, we fostered them for about, we got them at 7 months old and they're 8 now. So we fostered them till they were about 2.5, and then at that point we were able to adopt them. So I got my hands on them like immediately. And to this day, I will even say last night, I have two little guys that they both have ADHD. They both usually take some melatonin at night, and we're out. And so I said, well, why don't I just massage them? So every night I give them a little back massage, and they love it. They actually asked me for it. I did it on Sunday, and then both last night and the night before, they asked me, can you massage my back before I go to bed so I can sleep better? I love this part of my story. So I remember when I was working part-time, it allowed me the freedom to be home with the boys more kind of in the morning. And so we had a specific day. I bathed them many times, but on Fridays were spa day. So I would give them a bath, or, they get up in the morning, we'd play a little bit, and then I'd give them a bath, and then I'd give them a full massage, and then we'd get a bottle, and then they'd take their first nap. And oh my goodness, they slept so good. They loved getting massages. I remember as they grew and they were talking more, and we were talking about one of the strokes on their bellies that is called sun and moon. They would repeat back, sun and moon and sun and moon. And we always had a thing too when there's a part of infant massage where you integrate from the, where you do like a quick sweep from the head all the way to the toes. And so we would say head, shoulders, arms, tummy, legs, knees, ankles, toes. And for whatever reason, they just thought that was the best thing ever. And so I throughout my journey in child life, I taught many parents on my infant toddler unit, but on the NICU, I actually, because I collaborated very closely with OT and speech and PT, I didn't necessarily teach infant massage on the NICU, but I taught a lot of parenting classes on reading cues of infants and gentle movements and just gentle touch. Things that were things that they could do as the babies were kind of graduating to different parts of the unit. Now, when the babies got older and they were in our area of the NICU where they were about to go home, there were often situations where OT and speech and the doctors would kind of collaborate with me and say, hey, can you offer a infant massage class for them, kind of like a one-on-one session over the course of 3 days as they were, doing their car seat testing and learning all the things they needed to get ready to go home, which was just phenomenal. And that kind of planted a seed in my head that I thought, this is such a great thing. So I kind of branched out, just to friends and neighbors about offering infant massage classes. And I found that whether it was free, whether I charged, it did not matter. Something always came up with the moms. Either there was an appointment that they forgot about, or the baby had a blowout, or the baby was sick, or the baby hadn't woken up from their nap, whatever it was. Just typical baby and parent situations that made it so they couldn't come to a class. I decided this really needs to be, there's a portion of this that needs to be in person, but thinking because of the complexities of all the things that have to do with, foster adopt moms, because there's so many appointments you have to go to, is trying to find a way to connect with these moms through Zoom or through, I had thought about YouTube, but I ended up doing Zoom because it was more interactive and more, it was closer to in person than doing, say, a pre-made video. But I have considered that as well. And so I started a company called Connecting Inside and Out. And the big piece of it is connecting with yourself on the inside so that you can connect with your baby on the outside, but also for them to be able to connect with themselves so that they can connect with you. And just really creating this eternity circle of bonding and attachment. And I just love it. I love it. So I started an LLC, had a friend help me with my website, and just have loved getting to know different moms. I've got a friend that has an adoption talk page, and we frequently do like a little snippet, just a teaser of infant massage and ways that moms can have, I almost say, like another tool in their toolbox to help calm their babies, help soothe their bellies, help with teething, help with relaxation, And I just absolutely love it. So that is kind of my story there. I could talk about it all day long, but that is where I am at this point in my journey, and I am excited to hear more about yours.